Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Huskers in Enemy Territory. Today, I was going to talk about the Tavon Austin releasing his top 10 most eccentric, probably not eccentric, but most, how you say it, like badass, most electrifying, almost sounding like WWE, WWF, best players type, you know, off the wall, you know, the woo, Ric Flair, best players in, kind of the college football scene, of all time. Um, he had Reggie Bush, Tavon Austin. He's going to put himself on the list, which is hilarious. Saquon Barkley, Christian McCaffrey, Johnny Manziel, Lamar Jackson, Braxton Miller, which I have no idea why he's on the freaking list. Peter Warrick, he was pretty good. Michael Vick and Jabril Peppers. Um, First off, um, dude, Tavon Austin, you weren't that electrifying, really. I would kick you off the list. I would kick Johnny Manziel off the list. I mean, yeah, he did some good stuff at Texas A&M, but I wouldn't exactly say he was the most electrifying dude of all time. Um, you know, Braxton Miller, like, yeah, he was a decent quarterback for the Ohio State Buccaneers or the Buckeyes, but he wasn't exactly the most electrifying quarterback of all time in any way. And Jabril Peppers, I mean, he did some good stuff for the Michigan Wolverines, but I mean, honestly, I would kick him off the list and put Charles Woodson before I'd ever put Jabril Peppers on a freaking top 10 electrifying list of all time. My most electrifying list, I'm thinking Bo Jackson. The dude was unbelievable on the football field. Played for Auburn. Barry Sanders. I mean, I don't know how you don't have Barry Sanders on the list. One of the most electrifying college football running backs of all time. I have Charles Woodson as three. Played both sides of the ball. Won the Heisman. Everyone knows what he did. I have Tommy Frazier, obviously, two-time national champion. Pretty much could at any point score a touchdown, running and or throwing a ball. I have Ndamukong Suh because I feel like on the list you have to add some defensive players onto this thing. He basically I believe it was the 2009 season, absolute monster. Like I still, can't believe that he didn't win the Heisman Trophy, and to this day, still believe that the Heisman Trophy is a complete joke because it doesn't actually go to the best player in all of college football, and it hasn't for a long time, probably since Charles Woodson, honestly, and what was it, 98 or 99. I have Michael Vick. He absolutely tore up college football when he played for Virginia Tech. I have Reggie Bush. I stole off of Tavon Austin's list. He was an absolute juggernaut at USC. Saquon Barkley, I had to keep him, on the list from Tavon Austins just because I saw him play against Iowa a few years ago or whatever, and Iowa had no way of stopping him. I think he had like 225 yards or so rushing, and it was just insane. I added Randy Moss to the list. I know that he played for Marshall, and they weren't exactly in the, you know, whatever you call it, the D1 or whatever, but he absolutely tore it up at Marshall, and maybe maybe he shouldn't be on the list just because he wasn't a D1 guy, but honestly, I think if he would have stayed at Florida State or even Notre Dame, I don't think it would have mattered. You know what I mean? The dude was an absolute monster in playing wide receiver. Apparently, some of the guys that used to play for Florida State when they went to the NFL would go back to Florida State and train, and they were spending time obviously in the NFL, and apparently when Randy Moss was a freshman, he was just tearing those NFL dudes up, the cornerbacks that he was going against. So number 10, and I had a little bit of trouble with who I was going to put here, but I put Percy Harvin. I just remember just so many games of his where you're just like, oh my God, what is this guy doing? He could have put like Cam Newton. He did a lot of good things at Auburn, but I just felt like Percy Harvin deserved to be my last guy on the top 10. What I would love to see is in the comment section, maybe what you guys believe your top 10 most eccentric, most badass, electrifying, limousine riding, ring wearing, just absolute monsters on the college football field. I kind of laugh at Tavon Austins' list. I mean, there are a lot of good players on that list, but no way. There are way too many guys that played before some of these guys that needed to be on the list before he added any of these other guys. Jabril Peppers. Are you serious? Man, I mean, Charles Woodson. Oh my God, I can't believe you put Jabril Peppers on your list, dude. That's insane to me. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications. And I will see you guys on Monday. And as always, go Big Red.